Hey, this is Dizzy Reed from Guns N' Roses, and you're watching GNR Central. Yeah!
Hey everybody, what's going on, and welcome to GNR Central. And today I want to talk about an arrest that maybe you guys haven't heard of with Slash. So everybody knows about the time he almost went to jail for a very long time in Arizona back in 1989, following those gigs that Guns N' Roses did with the Rolling Stones at the LA Coliseum. So I want to talk about something that happened in 1999. So this happened July 25th, 1999. Slash was out of Guns N' Roses. He was working on his follow-up to the first Snake Pit record. And there's a number of published news stories that talked about the incident. So they said, and to think they called Appetite for Destruction cover misogynistic. They said guitarist Slash, better known as Saul Hudson, known as Slash from his days with groundbreaking hard rock band Guns N' Roses, has become the latest member or former member of the group to stand accused of assaulting his girlfriend. So Hudson, 34, was arrested Saturday at his Sunset Boulevard recording studio by Los Angeles County Sheriff's deputies. His live-in girlfriend, who at that point a lot of people believe was Perla Farrar. Authorities say accused the musician, well known in the day of his large mop of black hair, large black hat, and omnipresent cigarette, of beating her several days earlier at the La Park Hotel in West Hollywood. Hudson bailed out a short time later on bail of $50,000. The cops didn't reveal the woman's name. So Slash's arrest follows a 150-day jail sentence handed down to former Guns N' Roses drummer Steven Adler last September. He was accused of assaulting his girlfriend on several different occasions. So MTV News had a little more details of the arrest compared to some of the other news outlets out there. So they basically said that police officials appeared at the Sunset Boulevard facility on the evening of July 24th and transported the guitarist to a West Hollywood police station. He was booked and released on $50,000 bond, and basically said that Slash was with producer Jack Douglas at the time, who was producing the second Snake Pit record. So according to a source close to Slash, the arrest was the latest in a week-long series of accusations and counter-accusations. There was a lot of don't get mad, get even going on, says the source. There's more friends and fans of the laid-back guitarist. They said that there's a lot of fans and friends of Slash who found the story very hard to believe. They said he never even gets mad, much less violent, says one associate. So following Slash's arrest, there were some updates to his fan page, snakepit.org, and they said Slash has been living with his ex-girlfriend for the last couple of years, referring to Perla most likely. They reached the point where the relationship was falling apart and they were no longer living together. She and Slash got together a couple of times to discuss things, but in the end the relationship was over and Slash wanted out. Sometimes people have a difficult time accepting that things are over, and they may try to hold on tighter. They can exhibit inappropriate behavior designed to hurt the person who is leaving them, and Slash was staying at a hotel near the studio where he was working. He was recording the drums and bass lines for the new album, and he needed a larger place with better sound for the drums. Slash stayed under an assumed name for privacy, and his ex-girlfriend found him and she got into his room. Slash was sleeping at the time, and an argument ensued during which his ex-girlfriend sustained a bruise. This was on July 19th. On July 24th, one day after his birthday, Slash was arrested at the studio and charged with domestic abuse. Various sites have speculated as to why she waited 7 days to file the complaint. She was very busy during this time, and when the full story comes out, you'll see that Slash acted in self-defense and under severe provocation. They said, hang in there, Slash. The lawyers caution against revealing too much. We don't want to damage any of the cases that will come out of this. So this was posted by Linda Scott's official Slash homepage, snakepit.org. So about a week after the arrest, there was some more news that came out. So they said an update on the arrest. They said typically in domestic abuse case, the other party is arrested immediately, no questions asked. In many cases, it may be a life or death situation, and Slash has not been charged with anything yet. What happens in these cases is that there's an investigation to see what's going on with these people. So one partner can swear out a warrant, but the investigation can show, for example, that the person lied to cause problems for their in this case, the ex's partner. This is what would happen. This is what should happen in Slash's case. The hearing for Slash would be the following fall. So Slash had no travel restrictions or anything else that would impact his career at that point in time. So in the end, the charges ended up being dropped, but this should have been a huge red flag for Slash that would, eventually lead to him filing for divorce twice. So once in 2010, and then once again with Pearl after they patched things up in 2014. Now, thankfully, his divorce trial has ended, but it dragged on for almost 2 years. But there's been a lot of back and forth in the media as to who's to blame for all this stuff. So that does it for today's video, guys. Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you love GNR as much as I do. And go check us out on gnrcentral.com for all of your latest and unfiltered Guns N' Roses news. Take care.